I'd never been charged with a crime or arrested in my life. So you can imagine my shock when I got off an airplane in Houston, Texas, going to meet a client. And getting off the plane, two FBI agents arrest me in the airport, handcuff me, push me against the wall, and tell me I'm under arrest for honest services fraud. I was shocked. When I asked them, I said, "What is that? What does it even mean?" I was even more surprised.
Yeah,
What they said
what
to
does
me,
that mean?
what they said to me, "We don't know. We've never heard of it before." The FBI agents arresting me didn't even know what they were arresting me for. That's how crazy this crime is, right? It was just shocking. But that didn't stop them from taking me into the car, bringing me to their center for processing. And then they started compounding the pressure on me. They didn't just bring me to a judge, they threw me into a federal prison for 2 days. I was in a federal prison in Texas with 850 inmates. And they bring me to this prison, they hand me off to these prison guards, and then I'm now walking in shackles around my legs and handcuffs. They then strip me down in the prison, and two guards hose me down with these power hoses when I get naked in this large shower room. And then they give
Right.
me a jumpsuit. And before they put me into the cell block, my cell block had about 60 or 80 people in it. It's like you see in the movies. It's a two-story cell block with a guard booth on the end with big plexiglass windows so they can observe. And before they put me in the cell block, and I'm talking, saying, I don't even know why I'm here. They didn't believe me.
Mm.
And then one of the guards probably felt maybe I was telling the truth. He said, "Hey, watch your back in there. You're an older white man. They're all going to assume you're a pedophile in here, and they hate pedophiles.
Oh,
And someone's
jeez.
probably going to try to stab you with a shiv." I was shocked. I said, "What?" I had no idea why I was even there, and now I was worried about someone stabbing me, right? This is just how crazy this thing started. And I spent the next 2 days just in fear every time someone came near me. I asked the guard even, "Could you put me in my cell block? Can you just lock me in my cell, rather?" I had a cell with another person. He says, "No, you can't go into your cell, not until lockdown. You can go in there, but if you stay in there, they're going to think you're a real, you know, PUSSY, and someone's going to try to really F you up. They're going to really F you up then." I said, "Well, what do I do?" He said, "Just watch your back." And so that's how this thing started. That was just day one of Operation Varsity Blues, as the government called it, right? And they just used me and abused me and intimidated me at every step in this process.